Now, what about moisture in the basement? Does that scare you? Because a lot of times we're down there and you could just smell it, and it just is in the air. You may see some wet spots in the foundation. I mean, at what point do I need to really be concerned? Because that's actually very common.
Yeah.
Or are these all very fixable items?
Well, so a lot of the properties that we look at are built in the early 1900s, and that foundation that was built in the early 1900s has that limestone foundation. So it is, most of the basements that we do look at are prone to moisture and are prone to some of that musty smell, right? Now, we have two different options. Are we going to have any livable square footage down there? Are we trying to make bedrooms down there to try to make another unit or add some extra square footage down there? Or is this basically just a normal basement for your laundry and for your other mechanical stuff? If it's the latter, then I'm not so concerned unless I see a major foundation issue that I can see that the foundation is really soaked up with water and there's water pooling around in the corners of the foundation. Then I'm going around then on the exterior to see if it's a grading issue or if there's something seriously wrong with that foundation. If there's the major thing that you're able to do to correct this is drain tile. Drain tile fixes everything. So if you do have a major water issue coming down in the basement, you install drain tile and you'll have no more issues.
I came home late from work and didn't tell my wife that. Do you think drain tile will fix that in my marriage or not?
I don't think drain tile is going to fix that.
Because she was mad. I mean, we were supposed to have dinner and I came home late. So, but you said drain tile fixes everything.
When I'm talking about moisture in the basement.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Now, we've been into some properties where they're sloping. You're walking around and it's like you could tell that 100-year-old properties, they just naturally have settled in a certain way. I get scared buying a property. I look at risk, right, and assessing risk. 100-year-old, how much longer are these houses going to go? Are these things that, the house at some point could crumble? And because I know a foundation is really difficult, and if you even can fix it, expensive.
It is expensive.
So does settling scare you?
No, so the materials that people use back when these homes are built were solid materials. I mean, we're talking limestone foundations that are so much bigger than what we're building now. And they're able to withstand hundreds and hundreds of years of, that house being there without truly, crumbling, like you say. Now, we do see some settling sometimes. These houses, like I said, were built in the early 1900s, so you're going to see some natural settling. Sometimes these foundations, they didn't have the proper support and the proper footings underneath them. So over time, they're settled a little bit. If you see some minor sloping, it's not the biggest concern to me. Now, if you start to see some major cracks in the sheetrock, in the ceiling, some vertical lines in the foundation itself, those are some major issues that there's some separation, the footings aren't strong enough, and you're going to need to repair that.